The Amazon rainforest, the lungs of the earth and a cradle of life. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the earth, is an awe-inspiring natural wonder that sprawls across 9 South American countries, including Brazil, Peru, and Colombia. It is a rich, thriving ecosystem that supports an incredible array of biodiversity, influencing global weather patterns, regulating carbon dioxide levels, and housing millions of people, animals, and plants. With over 5 million square kilometers of dense foliage, the Amazon is more than just a forest. It is a sanctuary of life, a climate regulator, and a symbol of nature's resilience. However, this magnificent paradise is under siege by deforestation and exploitation, threatening the delicate balance it maintains. In this essay, we will explore the unparalleled significance of the Amazon rainforest for humans, delve into the captivating diversity of its animal inhabitants, and examine the catastrophic consequences of its deforestation, an issue that demands urgent global attention. The importance of the Amazon for humans. The role of the Amazon in global climate. The Amazon rainforest plays an indispensable role in regulating the Earth's climate, acting as a carbon sink that absorbs vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Scientists estimate that the Amazon absorbs approximately 2.2 billion tons of CO2 annually, helping mitigate the effects of climate change. This ability to sequester carbon helps slow global warming by reducing the amount of heat-trapping gases in the atmosphere. Moreover, the Amazon influences global weather patterns, particularly through its role in the water cycle. The trees in the rainforest release water vapor into the atmosphere through a process known as transpiration. This moisture contributes to the formation of clouds and rainfall, which not only nourish the rainforest but also impact weather systems across South America and beyond. In fact, much of the rainfall in the southern and central parts of the continent, as well as in regions as far away as North America and Europe, can be traced back to the Amazon. Disrupting the rainforest's ecosystem would have catastrophic effects on weather patterns, leading to prolonged droughts, desertification, and extreme weather events in various parts of the world. The Amazon's medicinal value. Beyond its role in climate regulation, the Amazon is a veritable pharmacy of natural remedies. It is estimated that 25% of modern medicines are derived from rainforest plants, and many of these originate from the Amazon. Indigenous communities have long utilized the medicinal properties of the forest's plants, and modern science has only begun to tap into this treasure trove of potential cures. The rainforest contains species that hold the key to treating a wide range of ailments, from malaria to cancer. For example, the rosy periwinkle, which is native to the tropical rainforests, has been used to produce vincristine and vinblastine, drugs that are critical in the treatment of leukemia. Yet, as deforestation ravages the Amazon, the possibility of discovering new medicinal plants decreases, potentially depriving humanity of future life-saving treatments. Indigenous communities and cultural significance. The Amazon is home to over 400 indigenous tribes, many of whom have lived in harmony with the forest for thousands of years. These communities rely on the rainforest for sustenance, shelter, and medicine, and the deep spiritual connection to the land is reflected in the cultural practices and traditions. Indigenous peoples are the guardians of the Amazon, possessing intricate knowledge of the forest's biodiversity and its sustainable management. However, the encroachment of industrial activities, such as logging, mining, and agriculture, threatens the survival of these indigenous communities. Their displacement not only erases centuries of cultural heritage but also endangers the very stewardship that has kept the Amazon thriving for millennia. The incredible biodiversity of the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is one of the most biodiverse regions on the planet, hosting approximately 10% of the known species in the world. It is an intricate web of life, teeming with creatures great and small, from the majestic jaguar to the humble leafcutter ant. The rainforest's unique ecosystems provide habitats for an astonishing variety of animals, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Mammals of the Amazon. Among the most iconic animals of the Amazon is the jaguar, the largest cat species in the Americas. Jaguars are elusive, powerful hunters that roam the forest floor, preying on capybaras, caimans, and other animals. These apex predators play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem by controlling the populations of other species. However, jaguars are increasingly at risk due to habitat destruction, which fragments their territory and reduces their prey. Another fascinating mammal is the pink river dolphin, or boto, which inhabits the Amazon's vast river systems. These dolphins are highly intelligent and possess unique adaptations, such as the ability to navigate murky waters using echolocation. River dolphins are culturally significant to indigenous tribes, often featured in myths and legends, but they too face growing threats from pollution, overfishing, and the damming of rivers. Other notable mammals include the sloth, which moves so slowly that algae often grow on its fur, and the giant otter, a social animal known for its playful behavior and strong family bonds. Each of these species contributes to the complex ecological fabric of the rainforest. Birds of the Amazon. The Amazon rainforest is a birdwatcher's paradise, home to over 1,300 bird species. The vibrant plumage and diverse calls of these birds fill the canopy with life and color. Among the most spectacular is the harpy eagle, one of the largest and most powerful eagles in the world. Harpy eagles are top predators, preying on monkeys, sloths, and other tree-dwelling animals, and their presence is an indicator of a healthy forest ecosystem. Another iconic bird is the scarlet macaw, whose brilliant red, yellow, and blue feathers make it a symbol of the Amazon's beauty. Macaws are highly intelligent and social birds, often seen flying in pairs or groups. They play a vital role in the rainforest by dispersing seeds, which helps maintain the diversity of plant species. Hummingbirds, toucans, and parrots are also common sights in the Amazon, each contributing to the forest's complex pollination and seed dispersal processes. The sheer variety of bird species reflects the richness of the rainforest's habitats, from the towering canopy to the forest floor. Reptiles, amphibians, and insects. The Amazon is home to a staggering array of reptiles and amphibians, many of which are highly adapted to the unique conditions of the rainforest. The green anaconda, one of the largest snakes in the world, is a master of camouflage and ambush hunting. It inhabits the forest's rivers and swamps, where it preys on caimans, fish, and even large mammals. The Amazon's frogs and toads are equally remarkable. The poison dart frog, known for its vibrant colors, secretes toxins that deter predators, while the glass frog is so transparent that its internal organs can be seen through its skin. These amphibians are particularly sensitive to environmental changes, making them important indicators of ecosystem health. Insects form the foundation of the rainforest's food web, with an estimated 2.5 million species residing in the Amazon. Leafcutter ants are one of the most fascinating insect species, known for their ability to harvest leaves and cultivate fungal gardens for food. Butterflies, beetles, and mosquitoes also abound, each playing a unique role in the ecosystem's nutrient cycling and pollination. The alarming rate of deforestation in the Amazon. Despite its immense value to both humans and wildlife, the Amazon rainforest is under relentless assault from deforestation. Since the 1970s, nearly 20% of the forest has been lost, with thousands of square kilometers of trees being cleared each year. This deforestation is driven by several factors, including agriculture, logging, mining, and infrastructure development, and it poses a grave threat to the future of the rainforest. The causes of deforestation. One of the primary drivers of deforestation in the Amazon is the expansion of agriculture, particularly for cattle ranching and soybean cultivation. Brazil, which contains the largest portion of the Amazon, is the world's largest exporter of beef and soybeans, and vast areas of the forest are cleared to make way for pastureland and plantations. The practice of slash-and-burn agriculture, in which trees are cut down and burned to clear land, releases massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. Illegal logging is another major contributor to deforestation. The Amazon is rich in valuable hardwoods, such as mahogany and teak, which are in high demand for furniture and construction materials. Logging operations often operate without proper oversight, leading to the destruction of large swaths of forest and the displacement of wildlife. Mining activities, particularly for gold and iron ore, also have devastating effects on the Amazon. These operations require the removal of large areas of forest, and the toxic chemicals used in the mining process, such as mercury, contaminate rivers and soil, harming both wildlife and indigenous communities. Infrastructure development, including roads and dams, further accelerates deforestation. The construction of highways through the Amazon opens up previously inaccessible areas to logging, mining, and agriculture, creating a domino effect of environmental destruction. Hydroelectric dams, while providing energy, disrupt river ecosystems and displace local communities. The consequences of deforestation. The deforestation of the Amazon has far-reaching consequences, not only for the region but for the entire planet. One of the most immediate effects is the loss of biodiversity. As forests are cleared, countless species lose their habitats, leading to declines in population and, in some cases, extinction. The loss of keystone species, such as jaguars and harpy eagles, can disrupt the balance of the ecosystem, leading to cascading effects on other species. Deforestation also contributes to climate change by reducing the Amazon's capacity to absorb carbon dioxide. The trees and plants of the Amazon act as carbon sinks, absorbing CO2 and storing it in their biomass. When they are cut down, not only is this carbon storage lost, but the burning or decay of the trees releases vast amounts of carbon dioxide back into the atmosphere, exacerbating global warming. Scientists warn that if deforestation continues at its current rate, the Amazon could reach a tipping point, where it will no longer be able to sustain itself as a rainforest and could instead transform into a dry, savanna-like ecosystem. This change would drastically alter the global climate, further intensifying the effects of climate change. Deforestation also disrupts the Amazon's role in the global water cycle. The trees of the rainforest release water vapor into the atmosphere through transpiration, creating a self-sustaining cycle of rainfall. As more trees are cut down, this process is interrupted, leading to reduced rainfall not only in the Amazon but also in regions far beyond South America. This could result in more frequent and severe droughts, which would have devastating effects on agriculture, food security, and human populations worldwide. Moreover, the destruction of the Amazon directly impacts the indigenous peoples who call the rainforest home. These communities, many of whom live in voluntary isolation, depend on the forest for their livelihoods, cultural practices, and spiritual well-being. Deforestation threatens their way of life, as their lands are encroached upon by industrial activities, leading to displacement, loss of resources, and cultural erosion. Indigenous leaders have long called for the protection of the Amazon, recognizing that their fate is inextricably linked to the health of the forest. Global efforts to save the Amazon. In recent years, there has been growing recognition of the urgent need to protect the Amazon rainforest, and various global efforts have been initiated to combat deforestation. Governments, NGOs, indigenous groups, and international organizations have all played a role in promoting conservation initiatives and sustainable development practices in the region. One of the most significant efforts has been the creation of protected areas and indigenous reserves, which cover around 50% of the Brazilian Amazon. These areas are designed to preserve the forest from industrial activities and give indigenous communities the legal rights to manage their lands. Studies have shown that deforestation rates are significantly lower in indigenous territories compared to unprotected areas, highlighting the importance of empowering local communities in conservation efforts. International agreements and climate initiatives have also focused on the Amazon. The Paris Agreement, for example, includes commitments from countries like Brazil to reduce deforestation as part of their efforts to limit global warming. Additionally, programs like REDD+, reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, provide financial incentives to developing countries to protect their forests and reduce carbon emissions. However, despite these efforts, deforestation in the Amazon continues at an alarming rate. Enforcement of environmental regulations remains weak in many areas, and illegal logging, mining, and land grabbing often go unchecked. The political climate in some countries, particularly Brazil, has also shifted towards prioritizing economic development over environmental protection, further complicating efforts to save the rainforest. The role of technology and innovation in conservation. In the fight to save the Amazon, technology has emerged as a powerful tool for monitoring and protecting the forest. Satellite imagery and drones are increasingly being used to track deforestation in real time, allowing governments and conservation organizations to respond more quickly to illegal activities. These technologies can also help identify areas at risk of deforestation, enabling targeted conservation efforts. Innovations in sustainable agriculture and forestry practices also offer hope for the future of the Amazon. Agroforestry, for example, is a farming method that integrates trees into agricultural landscapes, allowing farmers to grow crops while preserving forest cover. This approach not only reduces the need for deforestation but also enhances soil fertility and biodiversity. At the same time, renewable energy projects, such as solar and wind power, can help reduce the pressure on the Amazon's natural resources by providing alternatives to destructive practices like mining and logging. Conclusion. A call to action. The Amazon rainforest is a priceless treasure that belongs not only to the countries that share its borders but to the entire world. Its preservation is vital for maintaining global biodiversity, regulating the Earth's climate, and sustaining the cultures and livelihoods of millions of people. Yet, despite its immense importance, the Amazon is being destroyed at an unprecedented rate. The future of the Amazon, and, by extension, the future of our planet, depends on the actions we take today. Protecting the rainforest requires a concerted global effort that involves governments, corporations, indigenous communities, and individuals. We must push for stronger environmental regulations, support sustainable development practices, and hold those who exploit the forest accountable for their actions. At the same time, it is essential to recognize the role that each of us plays in the fate of the Amazon.